Hey guys, how's everyone doing today? Great. Good. All right. So I know that we've talked about Jerry just a little bit, so I'm just going to kind of share some of my favorite things about Jerry and just some of the things that he's taught me. So I met Jerry about 7 years ago when I came to camp here. He was one of the first people that I actually talked to. I was wearing a Flash shirt, and he asked me, do you run fast? And I was like, why are you asking if I run fast? And I had no idea, and so finally I figured out, like, oh, the Flash shirt. But that's just Jerry's sense of humor. Is he's always like picking up on little things to make some fun of, make everything lighthearted and fun. So that was one of the biggest things I took away from Jerry, is that you always have to try and see the fun in things and see the happy. And one of the biggest lessons he ever taught me in his talks and over the years that I've gotten to know him is how much he genuinely cares about people. He takes the time out of his day to talk with anyone and everyone, just to see how their day is going and everything. And so if you guys can learn anything from Jerry, if you guys research him, go home, try and find his book. I highly recommend it. It's an amazing book. But it talks about the power and impact of caring about people and building relationships with people that go beyond just, hey, how's it going, but actually genuinely taking an interest in people and building that relationship. And from there, it allows you to use that relationship to create change and to build people up and make actual leaders, just like we're doing this campus. So that was the biggest takeaway from Jerry, was that he genuinely cared about people. And if you can do that, it's going to take you really far in life.
Thank you.
So hi, I'm Kate. I've met a few of you. This is my 7th year here at Ryla. Jerry's taught me a lot over the last 7 years. One of the biggest things is definitely perseverance. If you put your mind to it, if you want to do it, you can do it. You don't have an excuse. I'm a physically healthy person, mentally, every single way I'm a healthy person. There's nothing wrong with me. And he's had so many things that he could have let stop him, like numerous things, and he didn't. Anything he wanted to do, he put his mind to it and he found a way to do it. And on top of that, I remember there was 1 year at camp. My heart was just broken. It was just a really bad year for me. I didn't even have to say anything. We were in that corner. I was just sitting, and he came over, and he just hugged me, and he let me cry with him, and he let me, he just loved on me. And I just said, he was one of the most compassionate people I've ever met. And if there's one thing as a leader you should do, it's care for the people that you're following and leading. You need to love on those people around you, and you're going to go so much farther. Jerry's an amazing leader, and I absolutely love him, and I wish you all could get to know him.
So when I came to camp last year, I got here and I was like, okay, Mom, where am I and when do I get to leave? I did not want to be here. But then we did all the icebreakers and I saw Jerry sitting there. So I'm like, oh, I'm going to go say hi to him because that's just the nice thing to do. It'd be nice. But Jerry really showed me that it can start off as just being nice. You can be friends with somebody. But then after you be friends, it really becomes in depth. I got up every morning at about 6:30 so I could shower early so I could come down and just talk to Jerry in the morning. It's my favorite thing to do here at camp last year was drink some hot chocolate and coffee all mixed in one. It's actually pretty good, trust me. And talk with Jerry, just to talk with him about anything and everything. He was just such a loving and caring person, and I really wish he could have been here this year to talk to you guys.
All right, Ryan, something else.
I think the biggest leadership quality that I learned from Jerry was the fact that he was a leader not because, like I said, he was powerful or he stood up there and puffed out his chest and was loud. He was a leader because he had passion, he had intelligence, and he had care. And I think that was a big thing for me was to see kind of a big and different leadership style, and one that I would actually more wholeheartedly follow than somebody who's the big, loud, puffed up chest kind of person.
It's really impossible. Sorry, my name is Ruth Johnson. It's really impossible to sum up Jerry in 1 minute. I mean, even if you dedicated your entire life to summing him up, you'd only get part of the way through. But one thing that really connected with me, I was having a private conversation with him, and I was talking about some of the struggles I've gone through and some of the people that I've had to face. And he said to me, the only thing you can do is be nice. And that really struck me because that was not the response I was thinking. A lot of people in my life have given me a pat on the back and been like, that sucks. You just have to go through it. But it really changed my mindset because now instead of thinking, well, I can't change them, like, oh well, now I'm like, just be nice. I just need to reach out to them because somewhere deep down they're an awesome, amazing person. But it's just connecting with them and finding that in them and then moving forward and becoming and helping them become the best person that they can be and helping them instead of feeling sorry for myself. So I just encourage everyone, if you just want to know something about Jerry in 1 minute, it's always be nice to your neighbors and always be nice to the people that you have to stand up to. Thank you. Hello, everyone. I'm not gonna cry. I'm gonna start with that.
Iron.
I know, everyone's like, yeah, you're gonna cry. So I'm Sedona. I was a camp counselor for a couple years. I was a camper for a year. Come back pretty much ever since I found this place, this little piece of heaven on earth. And I met Jerry, and I got to kind of grow a friendship with him since I started being really involved in Ryla. And fun fact, he shares the same birthday as my dad. So I always do the like joint birthday present. We ship him some cookies and it's cool. But one thing, it's kind of hard for me to explain in 1 minute what Jerry is like. And I'm really sad that you guys don't get to meet him. But he will hopefully be around next year and come back. I think the thing that Jerry kind of brought towards my attention and has helped shape me as a human just going forward is the power of positivity. By a show of hands, how many of you guys have someone in your life that you like, everything they say is just negative? It's like down, everything is hot, like the day is absolute crap, everything is bad. Take Jerry, exact opposite. Like polar opposite, not a bad thing to say ever. And I think that it's exhausting to be negative and to have like really bad emotions and just feel sad all the time. And it's so not necessarily easy to be happy, but make other people around you happy by small acts of kindness, being selfless, showing love towards other people that might just need it a little bit more. And I think Jerry is a really good example of, like, my definition of love is putting one's needs before your own. And he is the simple person definition of love, I think, and just empowerment and positivity to everyone that he meets. So, happy birthday, Jerry!